Good morning, guys. How's it going out there? Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Let's kind of get into it here. Not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Make sure you guys do your research out there, okay? Also, check out the channel sponsor, L Bank. Link is down below for that in the description. Do your spot trading, leverage trading, copy trading, no KYC required. And guys, if you want to support the channel, jump over and join the members side. Just click the join button down below. You get exclusive content. You get early micro cap gems. Get in early on projects like Caspa. We called that one. We called Taraxa. We called a few others. So definitely check out that. You can get in early on projects, make some money. Also, you get opportunities at one-on-one video calls with me where you can ask me questions about crypto. We can go through your portfolio. You can, if you're newer to crypto, this really helps answer a lot of your questions for you, especially coming into the halving. So check that out. And you also get updates on my portfolio, when I'm buying, when I'm selling, when I'm DCAing. So with all that said, let's get into it here, guys. Having a mixed bag today. XRP still holding the pump from yesterday, up to 53 cents. Taraxa is still pumping today, 8.5% almost. Glimmer's having a pullback. Nice little DCA opportunity there. Guys, Quant, $85. Are you kidding me right now? If you're not buying Quant at $85, I don't know what you're doing with your life. BTC 27, still holding 27.3. Jasmy's only down 1.8% compared to the rest of the market. That's actually really, really good. If you're having a look around, look at some of these other plays, down massively. Jasmy's holding nicely. SEI network 3.5% down. Trying to hold in a cough here, guys. For my DC opportunities, guys, obviously Quant and Glimmer, and I'm going to have to go with either Gala or H-Bar. Those would be my DCA opportunities this morning. Having a look over at the altcoin season chart. If you don't know about the altcoin season chart versus down here is Bitcoin season, which means alts usually the alts don't have much dominance, so they're very low in price. So this is where you should be accumulating altcoins. When we're down here, this is just more of a sideways accumulation phase, and then up here is altcoin season, which is where you should be obviously taking your profits in your altcoins. So kind of sideways for the most part, 37 out of 100. Fear and greed, just sideways, man. Neutral, 49. It's been that way for a while, as you can tell on the last month, the week, yesterday and today, just sideways. So that is all fine and dandy. Let's get into the news, guys. At the end of the video, stick around because John put out another video last night spreading more misinformation that I seem to have to kind of correct. And I spoke with him about it and told him that he's putting out misinformation at this time. So stay tuned for that. At the end of the video, I will address that. Okay. So Brad Garlinghouse on the SEC losing in the decision for the interlocutory appeal. Brad says the SEC's request to file an interlocutory appeal is denied. I'm not a lawyer, but it seems the court just told the SEC, you asked me to apply the Howey test. I did, and like it or not, you lost. Well said. 1 second, guys, I got a cough. Sorry about that. Hopefully my mute button worked. Coin Bureau, another loss for the SEC. The courts have rejected the SEC's appeal in its ongoing case against Ripple. So here's the thing, guys, about this is that the judge was able to make even more clear her decision that she was only talking about XRP, right? when she said the sales of sales on secondary markets and stuff like that, right? She was not referring to any other crypto. Now, on its face, this is super bullish for XRP holders. For me, I have to look at both sides of it. And on the other side of it, if I am a, let's say, Cardano holder, which I am, Cardano holder or any other project out there, I'm thinking, oh crap, that means that we don't have clarity, only XRP has clarity, right? Because that is what it means, whether you like it or not. She made it clear that she was only referring to XRP. So with the exception of Bitcoin, which only has opinionated clarity, XRP is the only crypto asset or digital asset with legal clarity that it is definitely not a security. And the judge made that clear. So that is the downside in it, is that yeah, none of the other cryptos, because I hold a lot of cryptos. I'm not a maxi of any crypto, right? So I mean, it sucks for the rest of the cryptos. That now, does this mean that they're all going to have to go through this whole process that Ripple had to go through with the SEC to get their clarity? I hope not, right? So yeah, so just looking at the other side of that coin, guys, the judge recently ruled that XRP sales on exchanges and the coin itself are not securities. According to lawyer Jeremy Hogan, this means the case could be resolved soon. Reminder, as Sam Bankman-Fried's trial begins today, Gary Gensler refuses to be transparent with the public and Congress about the SEC's relationship and dealings with FTX and SBF. The committee's investigation is ongoing and accountability is coming. Republicans are holding SEC chair Gary Gensler accountable. So guys, it'll be interesting to see, because it looks to me like, and they did threaten this last week to Gary, specifically to his face, that they were going to subpoena this information if he did not start supplying it, right? So I think Gary's in a lot of trouble here, because not only is this information likely to be subpoenaed by Congress, but it is also very likely to be subpoenaed by the judge in this court case against Sam Bankman-Fried. They're going to want that information too. If Gary thinks that they're not, he's mistaken, right? So Gary's in a lot more trouble here than a lot of people realize he is, right? These documents are, this information is coming to light, whether Gary likes it or not. Congress is getting this information, and that judge is likely going to want that information. So not a lot of people are talking about that, so I figured I'd bring it up. Crypto law John Deaton, in footnote 6 of her ruling today, Judge Torres raped the SEC for shifting and inconsistent arguments as to its legal theories about other distributions. This is in line with Judge Netburn's earlier ambition, admotion that the SEC's lack of faithful allegiance to the law. And as we read here, the court further notes that in this summary judgment briefing, the SEC presented shifting and inconsistent arguments as to its legal theories about other distributions. At one point, the SEC argued that the other distributions were unregistered offers and sales of securities because they were made in exchange for non-cash consideration. See SEC MSJ MEM at 31-32, but at another point, the SEC argued that the other distributions were indirect offers of sales to the public, and the initial recipients of the other distributions, like the X-Spring Initiative third parties, were conduits or underwriters to get XRP Ripple off Ripple's balance sheet and into the hands of market participants in order to create XRP liquidity and to advocate Ripple's interests in attracting people to its technology. The court rejects the latter argument for the reasons stated in the order. It is also unclear how these legal theories relate to the SEC's position that Ripple gifted XRP to third parties, which the SEC did not charge in its complaint. So a lot of contradictions going on, and the judge is not letting them off the hook with it. More bullish news for crypto, guys. U.S. Congressman Patrick McHenry reportedly becomes temporary Speaker of the House. Congratulations, Patrick. Very bullish news for us who want justice in the digital asset ecosystem. Judge denies SEC's appeal motion against Ripple. The news in recent developments, District Court Judge Annalisa Torres has turned down the United States Securities and Exchange Commission's motion to appeal its case against Ripple Labs, the entity behind the XRP token. The decision came on October 3rd, where Judge Torres stated that the SEC did not sufficiently demonstrate that there were pivotal legal questions or significant grounds for a differing viewpoint regarding the issue. Key points were the SEC's request. Sorry, guys, I'm probably opening that right in front of the microphone. Apologize for that. The SEC's request for an interlocutory appeal was declined, rendering their request for a stay moot. This ruling doesn't signify a complete defeat for the SEC. Judge Torres has set a trial date for April 23rd, 2024, right around the halving event, on a side note, to discuss the unresolved aspects of the case. Following this announcement, XRP's price experienced a nearly 6% increase as per TradingView data. On July 13th, Judge Torres had partially sided with Ripple, stating that the retail sales of the XRP token did not fit the legal classification of a security. However, the court did ascertain that Ripple breached security regulations by selling XRP tokens directly to institutional buyers. In the subsequent month, the SEC chose to appeal the decision, asserting that there was a substantial grounds for differences of opinion concerning the applicable laws. The SEC initiated its lawsuit against Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and co-founder Chris Larsen on December 2020. This move led to several exchanges to remove the XRP token to sidestep potential legal issues. After Judge Torres' verdict in July, numerous cryptocurrency firms expressed interest in relisting the token or considering such a move in the future. In recent times, the SEC has been actively pursuing various crypto companies over allegations of securities infringements. This includes prominent cryptocurrency exchanges like Binance and Coinbase. On a related note, on August 29th, asset manager Grayscale received a court win against the SEC following an appeal that deemed a review of the application for a Bitcoin spot Bitcoin ETF, basically. Conclusion: the ongoing legal battle between the SEC and Ripple Labs has seen significant twists and turns. While the recent denial of the SEC appeal motion is a noteworthy development, the final outcome remains to be seen. With the trial scheduled for 2024, the crypto commodity will undoubtedly be keeping a close eye. Community, did I say commodity? Community, sorry. We'll be keeping a close eye on further developments, given the potential implications for the broader industry. So, super bullish news, guys. Awesome. Now, I wanted to get into the whole John video again. This guy just doesn't seem to want to stop at this point. So I saw his video this morning that he had posted last night about calling people sheep or whatever the case might be. And what it was he was talking about DCA Crypto's video yesterday where he called Jasmine a scam. And then later, so what he did was he made a video, if you hadn't seen it, he broke down why he thought Jasmine was a scam, showing on his video why. Then he realized later, as it was shown to him by multiple people in the community, that he was wrong. Then he took his video down, and then he made another video apologizing for what he did, for what he said, showed on his screen how he managed to make the mistake and misunderstand, right? That's what he did. And I give him full respect for doing that, because you know what? He came out, he said I was wrong, I made a mistake, and then he walked you through how he made his mistake, right? full respect to DCA Crypto for that. Dean, you probably never saw my videos or anything like that, bro, but you have my respect for that. And all is forgiven, in my opinion. You've corrected your mistake, and we move forward, right? And it is what it is. That's it. Accountability, and that's all it takes, right, guys? So we love Dean again over here. So hopefully you guys forgive him as well. But then John made a video, and he's telling Dean, saying that you know, he said in his video something to the effect of he was misleading his viewers, saying, sorry, John was misleading his own viewers, saying that Dean took his video down and apologized because people came down on him and people were upset at him. And so he felt pressured, so he took it down. More misinformation by John. That's not what happened. John just is incapable of realizing that he was wrong, and that I guess he was hoping he had someone, you know, to stand by his side in his conquest to flood and crash Jasmy, I guess. So like I said, what actually happened was Dean made a video breaking down how he made his mistake and how he misunderstood, right? He very clearly articulated that he was incorrect, how he made his mistake, and it was an innocent mistake that a lot of people could have made, to be perfectly honest with you, right? But John is pretending that that didn't happen, and John is pretending that no, he only took his video down because people got mad at him for making it, so he was feeling pressured, and then he was going on this tirade to Dean about how you shouldn't feel bad, and you should be, it's perfectly okay for us as YouTubers and influencers to get out of projects and stuff like that. And in that aspect, he's absolutely right. It's perfectly okay, guys. If I found something about Jasmy that was legitimately wrong, or any project, I would tell you guys, and I would show you the proof, because you guys know what I do. I do my research, and then I show you guys my research, right? The problem is with what John's saying is that that's not the reason that Dean got out, that Dean corrected himself. It wasn't because people were pressuring him. It was because he realized he was wrong, and he admitted he was wrong, and he showed how he was wrong, right? So it's more misinformation, guys, from John. And at this point in time, up to this point, I have always told you guys that I like John. I watch his videos. I encourage you guys to watch his videos and stuff. But at this point in time, the other stuff that he was saying before this was like, okay, well, he might just not understand, so he's not being malicious on purpose, so, you know, he's wrong. But, you know, but at this point in time, now that he's doing this, it shows me that he's blatantly lying to the people that are listening to him at this point. Like, he's just completely made up why Dean got rid of his video on DCA Crypto. So, and I know that this is drama, guys, and I don't even like being involved in this stuff, but I also don't like misinformation. I don't like blatant lies to mislead investors, right? You guys are putting your money into stuff. You deserve to know the whole truth about stuff, not somebody's twisted version and opinion of it that they want to just make up because they want to be right, because they care more about being right than they do about their investors, like the people who follow them, making money. That clear at this point, that's what John cares more about, is him being right over you know, his followers making money. He's willing to lead them down misinformation paths to make himself look right, and that's wrong to me. So that's addressed, guys. I hope I am done with this at this point. I hope he stops, because it just seems like every day he's putting out another FUD video lately, and it's like every day, like, just stop. If you don't want to buy Jasmy, don't buy Jasmy, but just shut up about it, right? Nobody cares anymore. You know, we've pointed out that you're lying about what you're saying now, so it's enough now, John, right? Leave it. If you're not going to buy Jasmy, don't buy Jasmy, but leave it alone at this point. People have their hard-earned money in it. Stop trying to cost them their money. Anyway, guys, sorry about the drama. Smash the like, guys. Smash the subscribe button. Definitely, guys, huge that we broke 1,000. Thank you so much for getting nothing but a lot of emails from you guys and stuff like that, congratulating the channel, and that means a lot to us here, guys. So let's keep it going, guys. Let's get to 2,000 now. 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Let's go, guys. Let's go. So yeah, check out the member side as usual. Support the channel. Much appreciated, guys. And I will see you guys in the next one.